Hello everybody, this is Clay, recording the one and only Magnus Carlsen, playing on lichess.org, playing against some IM, or no, not IM, a grandmaster named Dmitry IM, and has a considerable lead against him, and a considerably good record, 25.5 to 3.5, and 8 to 1 in this. So Magnus is just up a clear pawn here. Looks like he's going to be winning more. So I guess he's deciding what's best to do here. Give a check, take on a7. His pawn is pretty passed, and it looks pretty nice. Yeah, e6, and the pawn is definitely making some progress up the board here. Looks like he's going to just queen here, and I'm guessing he resigned. Yep. Another one from Magnus Carlsen. Black has a nice center here. Queenside castle maybe. Interesting tactic. Move out the dark squared bishop and just get castled, I would say. Or maybe the king is fine on e7. Okay, decides to put it on f7. Makes sense, I guess. I probably would have just castled, but it's okay. You can definitely take the bishop if he wants to. He decides to keep the tension. I like the bishop on b7. It's a nice piece. Brings the bishop back. This looks dangerous. Ooh. Nice tactic. Ooh. That draws the game right there. So this is obviously a draw, but Magnus is up 10 seconds, so I'm guessing he'll push for a win. How he's going to push for a win, I have no idea. Okay, they just go for a draw. Fair enough. Alright, next game. Threat was knight e6 there. Looks like a knight would have a nice square on e6. I would just plant the knight on e6 right away, but he decides to wait to do that. Now that the knight is on c5, e6 isn't really an option. This pawn is a little bit annoying. I guess you can just... Wow, f4. What a move. I guess because the pawn is just too weak. What an interesting move. Okay, so now the pawn on c4 is weak. He can take on c4. Ooh, he falls for mate. Wow. What a game. Looks like a relatively even position here. I like black's knight on d5. White's bishop is pretty strong too. I would get the queen off the same file as the rook. He does. Brings the rook to d8. Makes sense. Can I make arrows here? Yes, I can. Alright. Put some pressure on maybe this pawn over here. So what black is definitely down 2 pawns here, so black is struggling, I would say. The queen is also kind of tied down here. Can't really move anywhere. But white does give up a pawn here, so now it's probably a draw. We'll see, though. Yeah, this is a draw because black can continually attack the rook. Now I can just take here. Yeah. So now it's just a draw, obviously. But black is up considerable amount of time compared to white. So looks like black is just going to flag here. Flag white, I mean. Okay, he goes for a draw. It's a draw position. Just a basic stalemate draw. Alright, good game. Good game. Alright, we have a King's Indian. Alright, we have an endgame here. I think I prefer black slightly because he's about to win the exchange against these two pieces. And this pawn is actually a weakness. Yep, and black just wins it. Although these bishops can be pretty tricky, though. They can be pretty tricky. Threatening mate. Has to bring the king up. Square for the king. Yep. And white just throws in the towel. Good game. Game by Dimitri there. Well played.